Hey, welcome to this Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts gameplay video. If you love the history of naval warfare when castles of steel ruled the waves, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today we're going to do another custom battle. I'm going to attempt to do a reasonable facsimile of the Battle of Coronel. And if you don't know what the Battle of Coronel was, read that from this other screen right here. The Battle of Coronel was a First World War Imperial German Navy victory over the Royal Navy on 1 November 1914 off the coast of central Chile near the city of Coronel. The East Asia Squadron of the Imperial German Navy, led by Vice-Admiral Graf Maximilian von Spee, met and defeated a British squadron commanded by Rear-Admiral Sir Christopher Cradock. So, the hard part about this is that the engine right now just doesn't seem to have adequate hulls available at this time that allow for reasonable models of some of these ships to be built. The Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau were heavily armed. I think these are the two German armored cruisers. I think they had 8.8-inch guns, 4 in 2 twin turrets, and 4 in casemates. Well, you can easily build the twin turrets, but you can't get 8-inch guns in casemates on any armored cruiser hull in this time period, maybe not ever. And I should say, in this time period, I don't mean in 1914, I mean when these ships were launched, which was for the Scharnhorst and Gneisenau around 1905, 1906, something like that. Now, the British squadron was even older. The Good Hope and the Canopus, those guys were, late 19th century designs. And then on top of that, the British, who had the 2 armored cruisers, light cruisers, and an auxiliary cruiser, which, give up trying to design an auxiliary cruiser here, versus the Germans, who were 2 armored cruisers and 3 light cruisers. So what I'm going to do is do the best I can. I played with it this morning and had a lot of fun. I'll do the best I can to get the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau correct. We just take pot luck on the light cruisers for the Germans. Who knows what they'll give us? I mean, I got some pretty heavily armored light cruisers this morning out of the AI. And we're going to set the, let's see, German Empire. And I don't know, 1905, 1906, something like that. Let's take this down to about 8 kilometers. Yeah, that looks good. And if I can find, there we go. And we're going to step these guys back to like 1898 or something. And no, that's right. It's 2 light. Yeah, Sir Christopher Cradock was 2 heavy cruisers and a light cruiser against. But we're going to give them 2 light cruisers because they had an auxiliary cruiser along. We'll just play it that way. And it's supposed to be 3 light cruisers. No, it's 3 light. I don't know what I'm doing. It's 3 light cruisers for the Germans, 2 light cruisers for. I'm getting it. I'm getting it eventually. In fact, what we could do to even this out. Now we'll just leave it like that, and I'll play with these dates here in a minute. I need to stare at my sources and make sure I'm more or less right. But I'm going to go get it designed, and then we'll come back out, and I'll come back into the video, and we'll go play a little bit with this early 20th century battle and see how it breaks down. So back in just a moment. Well, okay, there she is. Now, she doesn't really look like what she ought to look like. Doesn't look like the Scharnhorst. In fact, I had to use a semi-armored cruiser hull to wedge everything on here, and even then she doesn't have what she's supposed to have. She does have her 8-inch guns, a pair fore and aft, and then 8-inch guns wedged in here in turrets. So they're supposed to be in casemates. She's supposed to have a dozen, no, six. She's supposed to have six-inch guns. Well, you can't get them, but so she gets 6 5-inch guns, and she's supposed to have 18 3.5-inch guns. Well, there's nowhere to put them. So I gave her a bunch of 2-inch guns, and there you go. She does have her 4 18-inch underwater torpedoes, 2 torpedo tubes. She's really close. She was just shy of 13,000 tons, and we come in at 12.4. Triple expansion. Oh, ooh, it's supposed to be triple expansion. We're going to have to change something here. What do you say? Take her down to standard bulkheads. Yeah, she's supposed to have triple expansion. Take a look. Let me see if I got that right. The triple expansion steam engines, right? And a lot of this other stuff is just guesses trying to get us up to weight. I don't know. It's Krupp armor is all I know. Could be Krupp 2. Yeah, who cares? Single hull bottom, don't know. We'll leave her that way. Standard bulkheads, anti-flood 1, and Citadel 1. And there I go, getting all hoarse. Hit the cough button. Yeah, wintertime. Let's stick with standard shells. Can I give her extras? Oh, yeah, we can give her extra shells. White powder, don't know. Hydraulic turrets, standard reloading, standard loadout. The best coincident rangefinder. I ignored the radio entirely. Yeah, because she runs that, and it doesn't matter here. And this is about as good as I know to do. 5.9-inch belt, 3.1-inch belt extended, 2.4-inch deck, 1.4-inch deck extended. I just left the conning tower at a default 6 because I couldn't find anything on it. 7.1-inch turrets, which that sounds right for the turrets, and I think it was about 6 inches for the casemate guns, but I can't make that distinction. I left the turret top alone, and I think the secondaries, 5-inch, something like that. Who knows? I just don't know. She's got the 4 stacks she's supposed to have, but they're not arranged the way they should be. And really, I can't think of anything else. She's actually pretty cool, medium range, 22.5 knots, bulkhead standard. We're gonna go play with her. What do you say? Let's just get out there. But before we do, hey, if you've been listening to me babble on about this for all this time, and you think you're gonna get to go play before I ask you to subscribe, well, you got another thing coming. Please, if you've enjoyed this so far or enjoyed any of my other videos, please consider subscribing. Ring that bell so you know when I post another video. Like the video helps the game or the channel a lot where I do all these games. And share with your friends if you think they'd like it, and most especially leave me a comment. I'm getting great comments on this series. I'm really enjoying chatting with you guys. Okay, well, here we go. Enemy smoke spotted to the north. All right, let's turn to the north. Let's pause. Let's get these. These guys are 8-inch gun armed. Wow. Looks like single 8-inch guns. It's probably overarmed. Look at all the 3-inchers. And lots of torpedoes. Very cool. And so I want to detach. Attach to the lead light cruiser and attach to the lead. Those light cruisers, they turn to the north, making 22 knots. How fast are these guys? 26 knots. Nice. We'll leave them smoking right along. We got to come, well, as way around as we can. Really, the thing to do to make these guys come around quickly would be to detach, and he's already detached, and do a fancy maneuver and let them come around in the column like that, and we won't ask our heavies to do that. And let's go. Let's keep an eye on these guys so we can adjust that whole course thing. Now, the thing to do here, I think, would be to I don't know who. Attach. And attach. And I don't know who ended up being the, there you go, the Bremse ends up being the flagship. And she can come around to the north. And they're on their way. Let's go. Whoa! Oh my God. They're rearranging themselves. Just makes me crazy. We need a formation editor in the worst way. What are you doing? Yeah, you want to fall in line behind them. Brilliant. Look at her. She came to almost full stop. Oh, then we'll go. North, go. These guys just step back just a little bit to let those light cruisers get ahead a little bit. And we're on the hunt for the, oh Lord, she is way behind. Yeah, she's not even, is that Dresden? Yeah, she's falling behind badly. Well, we're still hunting. I thought I started them close enough to find each other easily, but apparently not. And we just keep trucking along looking for these bad old boys. They're still out there. We spotted their smoke. These guys should be getting ahead just a little bit. Slow them down even more to get the light cruisers a little better speed advantage for spotting, and we still haven't seen them. Light breeze, daytime weather, clear weather. Well, I didn't think I started them that far apart, but there you go. And yeah, I'm regretting starting this far apart. We're still heading in the right direction. Dial that back. Maybe these guys Dresden can catch up a little bit. She just doesn't seem to be trying very hard. If we dial it back some more, will Dresden pick up the pace, keep the pace up? Yes, she does. Cool. We still haven't spotted them. What, kilometer? The torpedo range is really close. Yeah, she slowed down. These guys are still booging along at 25.5 knots, so she's trying to close up on her sisters. How far apart did I start these guys? Are the bad guys running away? Well, I'm making 10 times speed. They must be walking away from us. You're gonna make me restart this battle, aren't you? So we can have a battle. We'll give it a little bit longer, but I have a bad feeling that these ships that we are hunting are moving to the north at a good clip. And perhaps... Well, that's disturbing. Northeast? Great. That puts my light cruisers in the wrong place. Let's pick it up. Yeah, we're pursuing and it's not working. All right, let's crank up the speed on the heavies. Well, the last time I did this, we started fighting in short order. But this is not working. Yeah, we just long pursuit. Lord. Let's restart the battle. That shouldn't change. Oh, excellent. We are already... Wow, we even got the proper names this time. Alright, so we do need to come around. And... Ersatz Köln. Alright guys, we'll just do a simple. In fact, let's turn them on AI control and see what they choose to do. It makes a mess is what it chooses to do. Clearly I'm better at driving the light cruisers than the AI is. Oh, we've spotted somebody. Alright, let's slow down. Let's get a look here. Looks like a big girl. Alright. Turn to port. The light cruisers off AI. Go. Right, they got their full speed on. And the heavies are turning to unmask all their guns. And these guys are just heading straight in since apparently we are well outside of their range. Alright, slow down to increase our accuracy. We got a hit. And return fire, yay! Oh my god, we've already got flooding going on her. The light cruisers are boogieing. Well, not exactly, they're all the way up to really slow. Wow, those guys are pokey. They got a high top speed, but they don't seem to be able to accelerate. Well, the heavy cruisers are well and truly involved. These guys are turning away. All right. That's how it's going to be. We're going to have to come around and go after them. Oh, these light cruisers are so slow. Looks like the AI has decided that they're badly outmatched or something. Yeah, she's almost dead in the water while she tries to follow her flag. You got to close with them. These guys are all the way up to 18 knots now. Somebody make it stop. All right. You guys need to be engaging that light cruiser because clearly it's decided that it needs to launch torpedoes at us. So let's engage there. Let's take these light cruisers off that away. And are these guys seem to be individually targeting? We've already put torpedoes in the water. Have they? I bet you they have. Yeah, there's one of our torpedoes on its way out right there. Thump thump. Meanwhile, oh my God, ammo detonation. The Scharnhorst is done. Look at her flood. Well, that was awkward. That's not what happened the last time I played. All right. Get some smoke going. Ammo detonation. 11-inch hits. Oh man, those guys are heavily armed. Meanwhile, those heavies are getting away. Well done, AI. When I played this morning, this was just a complete wipeout. Not so much now. How we doing over here? I think the light cruisers are in trouble. All right, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Got to go to support them. Ouch! Yeah, they're in great shape, and I've lost a cruiser. Fixing to lose another one. They played well. The AI played well. Those light cruisers came in and just hammered us. Whoa! Whoa! I think we just had another ammo detonation. What got her? Lighted. 6-inch hits got her. Wow. Alright, you guys need to come around. And another one blows up. That's not what I expected. Oh, this is great fun. Well, now we're down to picking on their light cruisers. Well, you never know how this is going to break. But looked like a losing game. It's now turned into, well, we'll probably win. But if you were to, oh, look at the torpedo. Compared to, let's go AI on with these guys. Compared to the initial, the historical battle, which was a complete wipeout. I mean, it was a handful of people. Germans lost a handful of crew, and here they've lost one cruiser outright. Thump, thump, thump. Thump, thump, thump. Well, this guy's taking it real hard. And yeah, those guys are focused on the light cruiser. This close-in stuff is kind of cool. How fast is she? She's making snow. 17.5 knots. Goodness, she's quick. Those guys are focusing on her. Black Prince, 7 knots. She's done. Man, all the secondaries are lit up. How fast is she going? 18.5 knots. Alright, well, let's just turn it up and go after her. What is she doing? If she's trying to leave too. Boom. Oh, she's come about. Look at that. She's getting ready to launch torpedoes. Oh, she took steering hit. She took a steering hit. Bwahahaha. Oh, she's turning away. Meanwhile, she's getting picked to death. And yeah, she's turned away again. So, all right, here we go, chasing her. Chasing her again. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Thump, thump. 2-inch hits. I think our secondaries are firing at the light cruiser. Sweet. Yeah, I should say the casemate guns. Yeah, looks like everybody else is trying to pour it on the light cruiser that's getting away. And what are our guys here doing? They're just cruising along. punching out 6-inch rounds against her, putting her in a world of hurt. She's done. Well, the heavies punched out the Scharnhorst with that 11-inch hit, which historically I think the British had 9.2-inch guns. So luck of the draw got us a big gun that just duped one of our cruisers slap out. But Gneisenau has taken no damage to speak of. A bunch of 4-inch hits that just don't matter. And she's hitting the eclipse every now and then. Yeah, and closing the range. Yeah, she's badly outgunned. Another 4-inch hit. .6 kilometers. That's, you know, just a little more than 2 miles. What are our light cruisers doing? They're milling about smartly back here. I have no idea why. Why are you guys going in this direction? AI on, off. They're not making much in the way of speed. AI's decided to take them out of the fight. Here's a little hit. Oh, she's taking flotation hits significant. She's still making her 17 knots and she's pumping herself dry. Down to 2.7 kilometers. See, for a minute there I thought she might be turning. Oh, that was grim. 14. Look, she's having a hell of a time controlling the flooding. But I think she may have done it. Pumping herself dry. Torpedo. Here's one of our torpedoes. Yeah, that torpedo's not going to matter. There goes another one of ours. Here's where we finish her. Getting all the guns in. Boy, she is hanging on. I can't believe she hasn't just blown up. Actually managed her flooding quite nicely until now. Oh, brutal. all fun until you consider the hell that a crew is living through. Unbelievable. All kinds of little hits. And she's done. Well, rebuild ship. Do it again. Let's see what we come up with. Rebuild, it should be building new bad guys. Enemy is spotted to the north. We got a different name. Vedetta. Where are the light cruisers? And this time the lights are 7-inch gun armed with no torpedoes. Alright, let's go. Nymph Strauslund. Why are you guys slowing down so much? Alright, up, spotted. Might be the same hull, but that's some smaller guns this time. Alright, well, I don't know. We're going to maintain our course, and we're going to see. I think what we're going to do. We're going to come to port and rock on. Send the light cruisers straight ahead. We get a better feel for what these guys are doing. And where their lights are. Nine kilometers. Step back into our cruise speed. Alright, they are turning. Alright, fine. We will come hard to starboard and send our... I still want these lights to go straight ahead. It's a return fire. I suspect we outgunned them pretty significantly at this point. I'm causing all kinds of trouble with this light cruiser division, aren't I? Yeah, the heavies are going to go right through their formation. Alright, we're going to have to play smarter than I have been. Whoa, thump! Yeah, I've not maneuvered well. This has not been bright. Wow, their light cruisers are all the way back there. Have we identified these guys? Yes, we have. 9-inch guns. 9.8 inches of armor, plus 48%. Yeah, we got much more modern armor. Very sweet. Discovering that I could change the date for the technology for the opposition from what we're playing made a huge difference in your ability to mess around with scenarios like this. My ability, the ability, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't like the way this is breaking down. I do not like the way I've maneuvered. I was not thinking well. Here we are. Oh, ammo detonation. She's getting hammered. This is starting to work out more like it did this morning when I played the first time. The technology difference has gotten dramatic. And despite the fact that I did some lousy maneuvering, yeah, we're kicking their butts. There's just we've got the whole formation pounding these cruisers, and it's just destruction. These 7-inch guns are tearing them apart, and she's done. What is up with Nymph? Why is she doing this? Does she take hits? I don't know why she's decided to go independent, but she has. Alright, suddenly we've got a different flagship. I don't know. Not real sure what happened there. Whoa! Whoa! She went down hard and fast. Alright, once you guys going that way. And you just need to come around. Let's just come around. Maneuvering like knuckleheads. I can't wait till we have weather. Nighttime. It'll be so much fun doing some of the night battles in World War II. There we go. That makes more sense. Right. Something tells me she's running. Not that it'll matter. Oh, she's down to 6 knots. Probably that radical maneuvering got her. Boom. Yep, I'm having fun. Except I'm clicking on the wrong things. There we go. Seven knots, 8 knots. She's just being torn to pieces. This is more like a historical outcome, where the British were just totally outclassed, obsolescent ships. And we're just shooting her to pieces. Lasting longer than any of her squadron mates did, but it's just utter destruction. Dump. Is that an ammo? Hard to say. Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I enjoy hell out of this. That's great fun. So, Battle of Coronel. Again, we just can't do a high fidelity reproduction of this kind of thing yet. You do better with the 30s era stuff, I think, than this turn of the 20th century stuff. But one can hope. One can hope that we will get what we need to do this accurately or more accurately later. And of course, the campaign is something to look forward to. Now, remember, you can go buy this right now. Buy the alpha, and I don't get anything for that. Just no what's the word? Affiliate is the word I'm looking for. No affiliate program. Uh, just I like it, and I recommend it if you're into this kind of thing. And read there. At least go there and read their forums and see what they have planned. It's a fascinating discussion. A lot of really bright people there, a lot smarter than me. Obviously, it's kind of a low bar, but there you go. And of course, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.